Hello everybody, I am Mika Seppälä. In this video I discuss the educational log data collected by the myweps.com service. I describe how it can be used to support students in their studies. This is the website myweps.com. It shows on its public front page the currently open courses which are open for anybody to audit for free, and anybody can also enroll to these courses and take them for credit. University of Helsinki offers six such courses. Texas A&M University offers one. Other universities use this service in a different mode and their courses are not open. In order to be able to get into any kind of log data, I must first, of course, log into the system myself. I do that by clicking the button Log In, either on the upper right corner or on the upper left corner of this screen. When I do that, when I log into the system shows my personal homepage, which lists all the courses that I am involved with. All instructors have access to the personal homepages of their students. And if I now click here, Administration, I see various options, which list of options includes as the last item activity reports. So let us take a closer look to these administrative options. If I click Activity Reports, it opens me today's logs, all logs, outline report, complete report, statistics, and grade. So here I can get information of how my students are doing in class, and I may be interested in all logs. In this case, the system will show all logs that I have made to this system. So I click all logs and I get to see all hits on webs by Mika Seppälä, that is by myself. And you can see that I have been working pretty hard, but I took a little summer vacation in July. So there were days that in which I did not access the system at all. This is very useful. It gives at one glance information to the instructor how their students have been working. So now I go back to the system front page, and there the administration options include site administration, and that includes reporting. So if I select reports from system-wide reporting, I get various options which include logs and live logs. If I select logs, I may select to see logs of that particular day, or I may select live logs, logs of the last hour, or I may select logs of all times. So here you see some logs that were recorded earlier today. Here user full names have been hidden for privacy reasons. Now if I click here any of the IP addresses, the system shows where this person accessing the system came from. So in this particular case, we see that the IP 66.249.74.51 is from Los Angeles. So a student, instructor, or some interested person, or maybe just a robot, has accessed these services a few hours ago from Los Angeles. Then I may go to a course and select course logs from the course administration. And this course logs reporting includes options, logs, live logs, activity report, course participation, and activity completion and statistics. These are the ones which are of great interest to instructors, and these are the logs that can be used to help students in their studies. Activity reports of a course show how students have used the resources. Here you see activity reports of a very small course consisting of about 10 students and how they were using various resources. You see that discussion forums have been accessed a lot, and quizzes have been accessed a lot, and then in the end you see workshops 2 and workshop 3 in the bottom of this report. These are peer-reviewed workshops. 10 students have accessed them total 200 times each about. So this is activity report. Then I have participation reports. Here I have replaced student names by codes, and a participation report of a resource, like a quiz for example, shows how many times students have taken this particular quiz. In this course, this quiz was open to students to take as many times as they wish until a certain deadline, and the best result counts. So they tried and tried and tried, and this became a game to the students, and they wanted to get everything right. Eventually, many students did do that. So now this is a course where I had 200 students about, not all of them of course active. If I click show all 206, then I get to see a list of all students. And in the end of this list, I may select all no. If I click the button select all no, then I have selected a list of students who have not taken this quiz or who have not done their homework. And I may, with these selected users, I may notify them by a personal email. And you see, this works very well with large courses. If I have 1,000 students, I simply select all no, and I get all those students who have been inactive, who have not done their work, and I can notify them. Students generally appreciate this kind of an attention, and they respond, and this helps them to get into the right track. So this is activity reporting and how it can be used to support students. The course overview report shows activities of students in various courses. This report can be used to help instructors to use the system in the right way. Clearly, there is a big variation in how these services have been used between different instructors, and this course overview immediately tells us which instructor needs help in getting things running properly. Then there are quizzes. Here is a quiz question. Integrate e to the negative 3x with respect to x. The student starts typing an answer, negative e caret opening parenthesis minus sine 3x. And while the student is typing this, the system keeps track of what the student is doing and then reacts accordingly. So in this case, the system reports to the student that there's a missing star indicating multiplication and so forth. So these are quizzes. And the system helps students to get their answer in the right format so that it actually can be graded and that it makes sense. Then students take these quizzes. They may take them as many times as they wish if the instructor has allowed that. And in the end, the quiz reports to the instructor what the students have done. Here again, I have hidden the names of the students. I can review their attempt and I can see everything they have done. I can also see how long it took and so forth, and when they did make the attempt. So if I click one attempt, I get attempt report. I get to see all attempts of the student of this one particular problem, what the student did, how the system responded, and how the answer was graded. So this is a very detailed report of students' work, and this can be used to help the student. This can be also used to correct possible mistakes that there are in the encodings of these problems. In order to be able to mine the log data in a useful way, we need student profiling. We also want to develop automatic motivational techniques that help us to understand the various learning profiles of students and which help students to succeed in the courses better. We have in production right now mathematical placement examination and self-assessment for student learning styles by Hannele Niemi. We are working for production in spring 2014 with spatial diagnostics. David Uttal is doing that with the WEPS team. Visual cognition is being developed by Don Allen with the WEPS team, and oral cognition by myself. This screen shows a version of the placement examination. There are 34 questions, the 90 minutes time to answer. These are multiple choice questions which each come in several different forms. These questions are randomly chosen, and the quiz comes from the point of view of a student in infinitely many different forms. The self-assessment is a questionnaire which asks students' views on themselves. These self-assessment questions are used to profile students and develop understanding about their learning styles. So this is the log data collected by the WEPS system. We have a forthcoming meeting in Helsinki, October 24th to 26th, 2013. We meet at the University of Helsinki and at the US Embassy. An open press conference takes place on Friday afternoon, October 25th, starting at 3 p.m. in P2 lecture hall of the Portania building. Everybody is warmly welcome to that event.